Hello, everyone, and a very happy new year to you. I hope this year brings you closer to your dreams and helps you achieve every single one of your goals. Today, I want to tell you a story that will truly inspire you. It's about a man who rose from nothing to become one of the richest and most famous footballers in the world. We all know Cristiano Ronaldo, the superstar with the luxury home, the fast cars, and millions of fans around the globe. But how many of us really know his story? How many of us know about the struggles he faced, the sacrifices he made, and the unbreakable will that kept him going? By the end of this, you'll understand why Ronaldo isn't just a footballer. He's a symbol of hard work, resilience, and unstoppable ambition. And yes, he's also one of the most followed people on Instagram. But his life wasn't always full of fame and fortune. Let me take you back to where it all began. His humble beginnings. Cristiano Ronaldo dos Santos Aveiro was born on February 5, 1985, in Funchal, Madeira, a small island off the coast of Portugal. He was the youngest of four children in a poor family. His father, José Diniz Aveiro, worked as a gardener, earning just enough to feed the family. His mother, Maria Dolores, worked as a cook and cleaner to help make ends meet. Life was tough. They lived in a tiny house with no luxuries. Sometimes there wasn't even enough food. Maria often went hungry so her kids could eat. Despite the hardship, his parents did everything they could for their children. Ronaldo loved his father deeply, but he saw how alcoholism hurt the family. Tragically, his dad passed away in 2005 when Cristiano was just 20 years old. That loss hit him hard and became a powerful motivation to prove himself in life. From a young age, Ronaldo was obsessed with football. He played barefoot on the streets of Madeira, using anything he could find as a ball. His friends teased him for being too serious about the game, but he didn't care. He had a dream to become the best footballer in the world. At just 8 years old, he joined a local team called Andorinha, where his father worked part-time as a kit man. Even then, people noticed something special in him. He was faster, stronger, and more focused than other kids. By the time he was 10, he was already a local hero. Some teammates even called him a crybaby because he'd cry if his team lost or if he didn't get the ball. But that passion, that hunger, it would later define his career. At 12, he made one of the toughest decisions of his life. He left his hometown and family behind to join Sporting CP's academy in Lisbon. It was his first time living away from home. He felt lonely, missed his mum, his siblings, and his island. He cried almost every night, but he knew he couldn't give up. His mother told him, "Cristiano, you are our hope. You must be strong." Those words stayed with him, giving him strength every day. At the academy, things weren't easy. Kids teased him for his thick Madeiran accent and skinny frame. But instead of letting it break him, he used it to fuel his fire. He trained harder than anyone else. Even when others rested, he kept practicing. Coaches started noticing his incredible speed, control, and determination. At 15, Ronaldo faced a life-threatening challenge. During a routine checkup, doctors discovered he had a dangerously fast heartbeat. This condition could have ended his football dreams before they even started. He was given two choices. Stop playing forever. Undergo risky surgery. For Ronaldo, the decision was simple. Football was his life. He chose the surgery. It was risky but successful. Just days later, he was back on the pitch, training harder than ever. That moment showed the world. This boy wasn't afraid of challenges. He was ready to fight for his dreams. Ronaldo's early life was filled with struggle, poverty, loneliness, heart issues, and the pain of losing his father. But through it all, he never gave up. He believed in himself and worked harder than anyone else. After the surgery, he came back stronger than ever. He knew he'd been given a second chance, and he wasn't going to waste it. While other boys his age were out having fun, Ronaldo was chasing greatness. He trained every single day, often long after his teammates had gone home. He ran faster, trained harder, and pushed past his limits. At Sporting CP, his talent became impossible to ignore. Coaches were amazed by his skill, control, and goal-scoring ability. But it wasn't just natural talent. It was discipline, effort, and obsession. Other players laughed at how serious he was. But Ronaldo didn't care. He wasn't just playing football, he was building a future. His coaches said, "Cristiano trains like his life depends on it." At 12, he made one of the toughest decisions of his life. He left his hometown and family behind to join Sporting CP's academy in Lisbon. It was his first time living away from home. He felt lonely, missed his mum, his siblings, and his island. He cried almost every night, but he knew he couldn't give up. His mother told him, "Cristiano, you are our hope. You must be strong." Those words stayed with him, giving him strength every day. At the academy, things weren't easy. Kids teased him for his thick Madeiran accent and skinny frame. But instead of letting it break him, he used it to fuel his fire. He trained harder than anyone else. Even when others rested, he kept practicing. Coaches started noticing his incredible speed, control, and determination. At 15, Ronaldo faced a life-threatening challenge. During a routine checkup, doctors discovered he had a dangerously fast heartbeat. This condition could have ended his football dreams before they even started. He was given two choices: stop playing forever, undergo risky surgery. For Ronaldo, the decision was simple. Football was his life. He chose the surgery. It was risky but successful. Just days later, he was back on the pitch, training harder than ever. That moment showed the world. This boy wasn't afraid of challenges. He was ready to fight for his dreams. Ronaldo's early life was filled with struggle, poverty, loneliness, heart issues, and the pain of losing his father. But through it all, he never gave up. He believed in himself and worked harder than anyone else. After the surgery, he came back stronger than ever. He knew he'd been given a second chance, and he wasn't going to waste it. While other boys his age were out having fun, Ronaldo was chasing greatness. He trained every single day, often long after his teammates had gone home. He ran faster, trained harder, and pushed past his limits. At Sporting CP, his talent became impossible to ignore. Coaches were amazed by his skill, control, and goal-scoring ability. But it wasn't just natural talent. It was discipline, effort, and obsession. Other players laughed at how serious he was. But Ronaldo didn't care. He wasn't just playing football, he was building a future. His coaches said, "Cristiano trains like his life depends on it." At 16, he began training with Sporting CP's first team, a huge achievement for someone so young. And even among older, more experienced players, he stood out. His confidence, speed, and flair amazed everyone. He didn't want to be good. He wanted to be the best player on the field, no matter who he was up against. In 2003, when Ronaldo was just 18, Sporting CP played a friendly match against Manchester United. That match changed everything. Ronaldo played brilliantly, dazzling United's players with his footwork, pace, and control. After the match, Sir Alex Ferguson said, We need to sign that boy. He's a future star. Within weeks, Ronaldo signed with Manchester United, becoming the first Portuguese player to join the legendary club. But moving to England brought new challenges. He didn't speak English well, the weather was cold, and the football was much tougher. Some players doubted him, calling him too flashy. But Ronaldo didn't let criticism stop him. Instead, he worked harder than ever, staying late after training, studying videos, and improving every part of his game. He followed a strict diet, avoided junk food, and treated his body like a temple. Within a year, he was one of United's most important players. Fans loved his exciting play style, and teammates admired his work ethic. In 2007, he helped United win the Premier League. In 2008, he had a season for the ages, scoring 42 goals and helping United win both the Premier League and the Champions League. That year, he won his first Ballon d'Or, officially named the best player in the world at just 23. But Ronaldo didn't stop. He avoided parties, stayed focused, and kept pushing himself. He trained alone, practiced shots, and improved his stamina. Teammates called him a machine. One coach said, "His work ethic is unlike anything I've ever seen." In 2009, Ronaldo moved to Real Madrid for a record fee of $94 million. The pressure was high, but Ronaldo turned it into fuel. He spent hours in the gym, built his strength, and studied opponents. In his first season, he scored 33 goals. Impressive, but not enough for him. He wanted to be the best, and to do that, he needed to break records. By his second season, he was unstoppable, scoring 40 goals in La Liga and breaking the record. Fans were stunned. His speed, skill, and ability to score from anywhere made him a nightmare for defenders. He also became a leader on the pitch, motivating teammates and carrying the team when needed. During his time at Real Madrid, Ronaldo had a fierce rivalry with Lionel Messi. This competition pushed him to improve constantly. He once said, "I don't compare myself to others. I compete with myself. I want to be better than I was yesterday." In 2014, Ronaldo helped Real Madrid win the Champions League, their historic 10th title. He scored a crucial goal in the final. Over the next few years, he led Real Madrid to 3 more Champions League titles in 2016, 2017, and 2018. He became the tournament's all-time top scorer, a record that still stands today. In 2017, he scored 2 stunning goals in the final against Juventus, proving once again he was the best. He won multiple Ballon d'Or awards during this time, cementing his place as a legend. What made Ronaldo different wasn't just his talent, it was his discipline. He woke up early, ate healthy, and trained intensely every day. He avoided distractions and focused on his goals. Despite success, he faced criticism. Some called him arrogant, others said he was selfish. But Ronaldo ignored the noise, letting his achievements speak for themselves. He once said, "Your success is the best response to your critics." At 33, when most footballers begin to slow down, Ronaldo shocked the world by joining Juventus in Italy. People doubted him, saying he was too old. But Ronaldo proved age was just a number. He trained harder than ever, determined to dominate in a new league. In his first season, he scored 28 goals and helped Juventus win the Serie A title. One of his most unforgettable moments came in the Champions League quarterfinals against Atletico Madrid. Juventus had lost the first leg 2-0. Everyone thought they were out. But Ronaldo had other plans. He scored a stunning hat-trick, taking his team to victory. After the match, he said, "This is why Juventus brought me here, to make the impossible possible." At 34, Ronaldo's fitness was unmatched. Younger players said, "We've never seen anyone work like Cristiano. He's a role model." Even though he performed well, Italian football was known for its tough defending. But Ronaldo used every challenge as a chance to grow. He watched videos, analyzed opponents, and planned how to beat them. His hard work paid off. He was named Serie A MVP in his first season. At 35, Ronaldo made history again, becoming the first player to score 50 goals in the Premier League, La Liga, and Serie A. In one match, he scored with a header so high it looked like he was flying. Scientists later found out his jump was higher than an average NBA player's. When asked how he did it, he simply replied, "Hard work, discipline, and the will to be the best." Off the field, Ronaldo was inspiring too. As a father of 5, he taught his kids the value of hard work and kindness. During the 2020 pandemic, while many players struggled, Ronaldo trained harder at home, encouraging fans to stay fit and positive. When football returned, he came back stronger, scoring 20 goals in Serie A at 36. In 2021, he returned to Manchester United, scoring 2 goals on his comeback. His new teammates were amazed. One said, "Cristiano trains like he's still 20. He inspires us all." At 37, Ronaldo continued to amaze the world. Despite being one of the oldest players at the top level, he showed no signs of slowing down. Fans chanted his name, and he kept scoring goal after goal. He often reminded people, talent without hard work is nothing. He believed that success comes from effort, sacrifice, and discipline. Ronaldo wasn't just a football legend, he was a devoted family man. His relationship with Georgina Rodriguez gave him peace and happiness. He once said, "Georgina is my rock. She takes care of our family and gives me the support I need." At home, Ronaldo was gentle, playful, and loving. He enjoyed breakfast with his family and playtime with his kids. He especially loved teaching his eldest son, Cristiano Jr., the value of hard work. He told him, "Success doesn't come from sitting around. You have to earn it." Ronaldo often shared these powerful words. "Your limits are only in your mind. Don't listen to critics. Listen to your heart. Dedication, sacrifice, and love for what you do. Those are the keys to success. Failure is just a stepping stone." In 2022, Ronaldo and Georgina suffered a heartbreaking loss. One of their newborn twins passed away. He said, "It was the hardest moment of my life, but I had to be strong for my family." He returned to football quickly, dedicating his performances to his son. His strength inspired millions. Off the pitch, Ronaldo gave back to society, donating millions to children's hospitals, funding education, and supporting disaster relief. He said, "I've been blessed. It's my duty to give back." He also inspired young athletes everywhere. Whenever he visited schools, he told kids, "Believe in yourself. Work hard. Never give up. If I can do it, so can you." Ronaldo once said, "I don't play football to be remembered as just a great player. I want to inspire people, to show them that with hard work, anything is possible." As he approached his 40s, Ronaldo started planning for life beyond football, investing in hotels, fitness centers, and more. His legacy would live on far beyond the pitch. Cristiano Ronaldo's journey, from a poor boy in Madeira to one of the greatest athletes in history, is more than a football story. It's a story of perseverance, discipline, and an unbreakable spirit. Now, let me leave you with this powerful thought. 96% of people in this world don't follow their passion. They spend their lives working for the remaining 4%, the ones who dared to dream. the ones who dared to take action. Cristiano Ronaldo didn't belong to the 96%. He chose to be part of the 4%. He was a boy with nothing but a dream, yet he turned that dream into reality through hard work, discipline, and belief in himself. His life teaches us many lessons. Excuses will never lead you to success. No matter how tough life gets, you must keep going. Ronaldo didn't let his poor background, his father's struggles, or his heart condition stop him. He turned every obstacle into an opportunity. Passion and hard work are unstoppable. Talent can only take you so far. To truly excel, you must give your heart and soul to your goals. Ronaldo trained harder than anyone, every single day, because he knew greatness wasn't handed out. It was earned. Stay humble, but stay hungry. Even after becoming one of the richest and most famous athletes in the world, Ronaldo kept pushing himself. Because he believed in always growing, always learning. Your struggles are your strength. The pain and challenges Ronaldo faced didn't break him, they made him stronger. He teaches us that every failure, every loss, and every setback can be the fuel for success. So ask yourself, which side do you want to be on? The 96% who settle, or the 4% who create their destiny? Always remember, only you have the power to change your life. The question is, are you ready to work for it?